Hello, one. Hello, all. We're here. Oh, let me take it off Lindsey for a split second. We're live. We're going to try something. We had a couple of plans in place, right, Lindsey, for preparation for.
Well, first we were going to do this, then we were going to do this, but now we're doing this.
Yeah.
Like it's divergent. There's a lot you can do. It's hard to decide.
Right. We had. I'm sorry. That wasn't a proper intro.
Oh yeah.
I'm CP from When I Get Reviews. You're on my channel already. Joining me, coast to coast co-host. Wow,
that's
that's 3 times fast. Coast to coast co-host. Lindsey from My 2 Cents of Nonsense. Lindsey,
how you doing, guys? I don't know how this is going to go today, but let's have some fun watching a bad movie.
Yep. So we were going to do something scripted, but maybe for part 2 of. What is it? Allegiant? Is that the new one?
Yeah. Allegiant? Or no, it's called Ascendant. It's not Allegiant 2, it's Ascendant. Yeah.
Jesus. I'm pissed that they have so many nth words that they could make so many damn movies like this.
Well, they can keep going all the way till they get to Allergent, and then they're just allergic to good writing, and the circle's complete. Yeah, Detergent, yeah. Detergent is the reboot when they wipe the slate clean and they start over again.
Literal.
Yes.
So we're gonna watch Insurgent, the sequel, because we want to get ready because part 3 comes out tomorrow in some places and Friday in most others.
Right.
So we're gonna have our little MST3K version, and we're gonna watch it live here with you folks.
Does that mean I need a robot if we're doing MSTK3? Like, yeah. I've got, I've got a Stewie doll. Here, hold on.
Hey guys, I'm Stewie, and I'm going to watch Insurgent with CP and Lindsey.
That was dumb.
Well, that happened. We got that out of the way.
Yeah, that's all my bad jokes for the day. It can only go up from here. Like,
right. So from here, Lindsey, as you can see behind him, he has it on standby, and that will be used for a point of reference for anybody watching at home now. The chat is open if you're watching this live. If you want to say something that perhaps we don't say that's quite as witty, or if you have information about something that we don't have on the spot, be sure and chime in. Go ahead, whatever. But without
also
further...
give us topics to talk about in case we run out of steam.
Yeah, in case it's a shitty point of the movie, which is about 95 minutes worth. Yeah. So here we go. Lindsey, go ahead. Yeah, let me know when you're driving there.
I'm going here in 1, 2. Better not sue. Opening in the dark. Oh.
Oh, I have a stupid DTS thing first.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I have a DTS.
We have different versions then.
I'm watching the Blu-ray, so it's probably Dolby Atmos, because I mean, if I had an Atmos system, it would. All right, go ahead.
No, here. Because yours is at a different point than mine. Start playing yours and tell me when to start playing mine.
Go ahead.
Just go to. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh wait, no. Pause it. But be ready.
Okay. Technical difficulties, people. This is live television.
Go ahead. Close enough. It's good.
Okay.
Oh, this is trippy.
Yeah, it's not quite the Matrix, but it's like similar to the Matrix. Like if those were numbers, I'm pretty sure this would be in trouble.
And what a movie to compare to the Matrix. I mean,
right?
Really?
Oh, I've got backwards subtitles on.
Oh no, we see it fine though.
Oh, you do? Oh, perfect then. Okay. Ooh, a dream.
Do you think Kate Winslet knew what she was getting into when she signed on for this?
I think everyone did, honestly.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, you think about it. Meryl Streep did that horrible one-off that never quite amounted to anything.
Well, there's been a lot of those. Beautiful Creatures, Ender's Game. That could have been a huge thing.
Yeah, I mean, when we ever get our scripted thing out,
yeah,
there's a lot to cover.
So here we are with Dauntless Soldiers rounding up Divergents once again, because for some reason Divergents need to be killed because they can't be categorized.
Right.
Because that's how society works. That's how the world works. Human beings can only be one thing. Oh, yes, because you usually do hate things that you can't conform to.
Mm-hmm. I get really lost with some of this stuff. Like, yeah, I'm going back to the original with this hatred. But when they chose their house, like if they were so special and they were made to do something, why be able to choose where you could go? And like that takes away the specialness and the ability. Like, if you're honest and you can, be honest, why would you be dauntless? Like
right.
Like there's some things where why choose? Like, but if you are, I mean, I know what the message is, but
that's trying to do, but
right. But
my thing is like, why can't you you choose Dauntless? Why are you committed to that? Why couldn't you then go like, oh crap, I'm not brave enough, but I am kind of smart, so I'm going to try my hand at erudite.
Right.
Who would build this society? Who would ever allow? I mean, I guess you could argue who would allow the Hunger Games to happen, but that's a take on ancient gladiatorial things, which are things that did happen. No one's ever done anything like this, and no one ever would do anything like this.
Right. And like the weird thing is what if you well, at least in Dauntless, if you couldn't cut it, that's it. You were factionless, which is it's just so stupid. Like, wait, what?
Like, isn't that a faction in and of itself? The factionless? Why can't that just be the sixth faction? I don't know what's a convoluted word that means nothing. The Lost. Just call them the Lost, and they're the ones that are just doing drugs and living off welfare. Why are they factionless?
The hippies.
Yeah. Well, these guys are the hippies right here. Amity,
right. And too much pretty words. We got dialogue.
Ugh. Oh, that's person she killed, in case people forgot.
Yeah.
And a Kravitz is, because that doesn't make this feel like the Hunger Games.
Quick, get me a Kravitz.
Yes. How many are there? Can we stretch them out into every franchise ever?
Color.
Yeah.
Color twist.
So let's talk about those guns for a second there. Those guns that we just saw are completely different than every other gun we're going to see in this movie. And this movie has established that it takes place 5 days after the last one. And yet somehow the armory of the entire city has changed in 5 days. No, go ahead.
I'm telling our viewers, if you're watching this, you must go watch Lindsey's review of this movie, because you get a much broader sense of what Lindsey's saying right now. And it's just comic gold. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lindsey.
No, I mean, that's basically it. Like, this movie digs itself a plot hole the size of the Grand Canyon by saying this is 5 days after the last movie, because everything is so different. There's all this new technology that there wasn't there 5 days ago. Right.
Well, maybe they had it in a locker that they were waiting to break it out for something like this.
Wait, is it sequel time? Not yet? Oh, okay, we'll hold on to the good guns.
WWE fan 0599 says she's in Mad Max and X-Men. That's the Kravitz.
Wait, she's an X-Men?
Oh yeah, she's the one with the wings. She's a stripper, isn't she?
She is. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I didn't know she was in the other one though, Mad Max. She was awesome in that movie.
Little baby Kravitz getting a push.
Yeah, right? No, give it to her, man. Like, I like her.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that she got cast in this movie because her last name is Kravitz.
Well, I mean, that seems to be the case with all of these that have, a little group of films. I mean, you could say that for 2 actors in this set. Yeah, Miles Teller, who probably wouldn't want to do this right now if asked about it. In the Hunger Games, well, I mean, oh wait, my mind went completely blank. Oh no, wait, you have Anna Kendrick from Twilight.
Oh yeah.
The Hunger Games, it's basically Jennifer Lawrence herself.
Yeah.
And here,
Anna Kendrick had a bit of a role in Twilight, but she never did anything.
Yeah,
it's so weird. Like,
it's funny. She gracefully got phased out as her star was skyrocketing. So it was almost like a win-win.
They didn't want to like downplay Kristen Stewart with distracting with Anna Kendrick, or something. That's good English.
Yep.
I win at the English.
The hair.
Oh yeah.
Now my hair's longer than yours. Boo. Let's smile and kiss.
I mean, I get why she did it, you know, breaking free from her old life entirely. And the shot of the birds right after she cuts her hair, it's like, oh, she's got a bird tattoo and birds because birds were in Hunger Games. And I get it, but it's so on the nose and ultimately empty because she has no personality. We don't care.
Well, yeah. I mean, it goes right back to the names of the factions, like literally. I mean, I get it. You check the thesaurus.
A thesaurus.
Thesaurus. Why do you ruin my jokes, man?
Sorry, bro.
I pronunciate the wrong syllables.
Syllable.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I get it. I get what you're doing, and it does have to be, like you said, so over your head. Just can you have just a little bit of, you know, just hide it a little bit.
And what's really funny is, like, people have not heard a word that's happening in this movie or really following the story at all. And you can really tell what's happening. They're hiding out at this place and they're still in love, but times are tough. Like there's so little happening.
Yeah, I mean, the movie really... we probably, you know what we should have done? We should have had like a previously on.
Oh, that would have been good.
And just a little...
Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was pretty much...
Dude, why do the trains like that? It bugs me. We'll see him again in a minute, but now it's like two trains that are like pulled at the same time.
Oh, you mean, okay. Yep.
Yeah, we'll see more.
We'll see it again. Yep.
There's a horse and stuff.
Never mind that. Like, why is the stairway behind them so not? It's I don't know. It just doesn't fit in that barn.
It's a little out of place. I never thought about that before. It's a little fancy for a barn.
Yeah, rounded and all. Like, really? All right.
I mean, I know it's her office up there, but I mean,
it's just too pretty. It doesn't fit.
Her office isn't that fancy. Oh, speaking of fancy.
Oh, beautiful creatures. Speaking of beautiful creatures.
Oh God, yeah. See, yeah.
The original. WWE fan checking back in. I thought the weapons were cool in this. Movie. That's sad. The weapons are the only cool thing about this mess. Oh yeah.
This is true. It is a cool looking pistol. I will give it that. It is a very cool looking pistol.
I mean, there's other stuff that's like there's a bunch of cool theories of this movie, this series, whatever. I don't know.
It's all about a box. We're at the box moment here.
My thing is, where the hell was this box the entire first film? Right?
And if only Divergents can open it and it's in the hands of Abnegation, who are technically the government, why are Divergents outcasts and not, celebrated members of society?
Yeah, you have a hell of a point. It makes way too much sense. I mean, did you read these books?
I read the first one. I tried to read the second one, and I just couldn't do it. Could not do it.
Listen, I'm somebody who can't get through a book. I'll be able to listen to a book. I can't read a book just because, like, my focus. I just can't. For you to say that, somebody who reads quite often is.
Well, I go through periods.
Yeah.
Like, I've got like 4 books I should be reading right now, but I'm not. Instead, I'm doing this.
Well, still, if you gave me 4 books to read in life, I might get 3 of them done. I might.
One of them's Harry Potter.
Yeah. The Bible, the manual to my toaster.
That's an important one. Everyone needs to read that manual. You need to know to not stick the fork in the toaster. But hey, look, it's Miles Teller.
I'm upset.
I was
Wait,
waiting
the last
for that.
one of those.
Oh, there's the guy she made out in that movie and now they're brother and sister.
I know. The three of them had a bunch of movies together. She had one with Miles Teller.
Oh, really? I don't think I was. Oh, yeah.
The Incredible. Wait, no, what was it called?
Spectacular Now.
Spectacular Now. Yeah.
I completely forgot about that movie. She has had a good career. She's a good actress. She was in The Descendants too.
She's done quite all right for herself in no time.
Yeah. And like, speaking of which, Octavia Spencer, like, why? What are you doing here? Wait, that's not.
Yes.
No, that's. Wait, that's not Octavia Spencer.
No, that is Octavia Spencer.
No, it is. Oh, okay. For sure.
Wait, it's so bad. It's so bad. I feel I have like a little. Well, we both do apparently. Dermot Mulrooney and Dylan McDermott.
Oh yeah.
Getting both of them mixed up for.
Well, those names are similar.
they look very similar too.
Yeah, that's true. Mulroney's been doing okay lately. He's been in a couple of good things.
Is he in Shameless right now?
Is he? I've never watched Shameless. I'm not
I
sure.
might have the wrong one. I know one of them's on Shameless.
Awesome.
Dermot
oh wait,
Mulrooney.
She's got her game face on. He's being a dick.
Yeah, and he wasn't. Another thing that bothers me from movie to movie here.
Yeah.
He wasn't like this dicky and loud and like I get it. It's kind of an exaggerated version of him in the first movie, but this is a bit of a different character for him.
Yeah, he wasn't quite that nasty. I'm upset.
Damn it, you got me.
We got to do it every time.
Yeah. Every time he does something whiny and bitchy, yeah. Or kicking dirt. Yeah, that's a I'm upset moment. For those of you watching, if you haven't seen Whiplash, he's forced to say I'm upset when he's crying, and it's just a hysterical scene. Brilliant scene of acting, but just I think it's funny, and I use that sound clip whenever I can. Oh man, Ray Stevenson should have put that bulletproof vest with the skull on it and went full Punisher mode, but he didn't. Would have made a much better film than you do.
Seriously.
Preach.
I mean, and her parents went and did that shit, and they were never the Punisher.
Yeah.
And now we got this just Captain Boring over here. The Four. In a world of bad names for characters, that's like the worst.
Dick. How about that? And it's an actual name, so why don't we go with that?
Yeah. I mean, just like earlier, we were talking about just on the nose symbolism. 4. I'm scared of 4 things, so I'm 4.
Mine would be like 87.
I also have 4 facial expressions, 4 voice annotations, because I'm a robot and not a person.
Hey, Jordan.
What's up, Jordan?
Get in touch with me. Hey, okay. Oh, probably about the Blu-rays, right? A live chat that has nothing to do with anything we're talking about right now.
That's how it goes.
I think I have a delay again.
Really? Are you with me?
Yeah. No. The chat. I think I have the chat on a either 30 or 60 second delay. And
well, that's good.
I should have changed it because of, but I had it in place for reasons that were a lot larger about a month ago. But I should have changed it. Yeah.
Hold on, something exciting is happening. We got trucks.
We got trucks. We got big trucks.
Like,
we have an event. Stay here. Keep quiet.
Okay, so she's on their side. So that's good. Now we've established that. She doesn't want them there, but she's on their side. That's what that scene was about, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's like the 3rd time I've seen this fucking movie.
You literally can summarize. Yeah. I mean, it is a good movie to watch without sound. It's
perfect.
The problem is it's like there's such such little connection to the first movie. Like, I mean literally.
Yeah.
Like,
they reference it, but it is yeah.
Like
Ugh.
visually speaking, like what is that thing that he's using? We've never seen that thing before ever.
Exactly.
What is that?
Why does Jai Courtney have a scanner from Star Trek? Like, why is Jai Courtney in this movie?
That's a divergent meter.
It's a divergent dar. And am I crazy, or does Jai Courtney look like fucking Macklemore in this movie? Like, let's get a shot of Jai Courtney here, right? That's Macklemore.
Oh yeah.
Like, give him like a big frilly collar of a jacket, and it's Macklemore.
Like the ceiling can't hold us. Why are they ducking? Why you're on the second floor? Why are you ducking? What are you ducking from?
I never thought about that before. That's good. So they're gathering all the amity together to scan with their divergent dar, because divergent dars exist in 5 days somehow.
Yeah, the blues. I have Chad message me, also PM me. My private message thing is dog crap on YouTube. Check my messages. Okay.
And they do retcon the first movie so hard, dude. WrestleFan 09.
Yep. It's like they retcon the first movie. Absolutely. Yeah. Tell Chad to hit me up on Instagram or Twitter or something, and or just have him, or if you're all right with it, put your Twitter in the chat below or something, and I'll get in touch with you.
Boom, handled.
Yeah. Sorry.
Jai Courtney about to go handle that horse.
And can we see what they're doing?
Not really. So there's really no point of them ducking.
Now they're standing with danger actually near. They're standing.
Oh, I love this movie. Oh, good job for you. Almost had an emotion there.
Yeah, look at that. Ugh. Nice face.
So.
All right. So there's. All right.
So is Miles Teller like agreeing with Ford that he'll pretend to sell them out, or is he actually selling them out and then later he decides to unsell them out? Like,
right. So
what just happened?
Reason for doing that right there. All right. So he's not with them. That's what we're led to believe right now.
Right. But is he not with them, or is it just a super trick?
I know, like the double cross. I'm trying to figure out if this makes sense. How this makes sense. Oh, Punisher. Oh.
And there goes the Punisher. You got. Okay, so tell me these guns don't look like something from Halo. Like, I like these rifles. Right? They do. Right? Uh-oh.
Oh, hey. Run faster.
Yeah, they have trucks. How have they not been caught already?
Why is he running like he doesn't know how to run?
Well, because he doesn't. He's in the army, but he doesn't know how to run.
You don't have to flail your upper body to run.
Hey, he's an. Oh no, I see what you're talking about. He's not in the army. He's the nerd, so he doesn't know how to run. He's running in. That's like how you run in gym class in the dodgeballs.
Look at him.
Oh God!
Why are you bending your head backwards and flailing your shoulders? For God's sakes, man! He's even doing it now. Jai Courtney, man, a wooden stick has more personality than him, dude. This film is filled with wooden sticks.
Really?
Ugh.
4 is the 4th wooden stick. And I broke the 4th wall with that joke. I wonder if he ever played 4 square growing up.
How many cheesy jokes are you gonna have? I think 4.
How many of these fucking movies are we gonna get?
Oh man!
And then a 5th one, maybe, because he's got his own book. Maybe that'll get a movie too.
Thank God that train is running at that exact moment.
Right? And thank God none of them can shoot.
That is, I mean, listen, that's a badass train, whatever the hell it is. I want a double wide train. How does that work?
How powerful is that engine? Where's his
Whoa!
gun?
That's a hell of a jump across what ends up being three sets of train tracks.
I love how he's just still shooting. Like, what's he gonna hit there? Like, you gonna shoot through the? Oh, he's got a second gun. He got a second gun.
No problem, Jordan. Sounds good. I'll remember. I'm reminding myself right now to get in touch with Chad after
Come on,
this.
Caleb. Oh, now I give up.
Yeah. Just this gun doesn't work.
It's like the gun's like a metaphor for him. Like he's trying to act so hard and he's trying to shoot that gun so hard, but it just.
You can't have metaphors in this movie because everything's so damn literal.
Exactly. I mean, I will say Jai Courtney looks amazing in Suicide Squad. I hope he is. Maybe it's the American accent that just, clamps him down, and when he's talking normal for him, he's
don't know.
Awesome. We'll see.
Suicide Squad looks quite. It looks very good.
Yeah,
very good.
I'm super down.
That's the comic book movie I'm looking forward to this year. The most.
Yeah, me too. Then Captain America, then Batman. Oh, no. Then Doctor Strange, then Captain America, then...
I need a little bit more information on Doctor Strange, but...
I don't know anything about it either. I just love What's-His-Face.
Oh, yeah, Cumberbatch, sure.
Cumberbatch, yeah. So earlier we were talking about the faction list, and now here's the faction list. Mm-hmm. So what do? They just ride around on these trains because they weren't smart enough to get into Erudite or weren't peaceful enough to get into Amity?
And more retconning.
And their family's just not allowed to love. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the first film made factionless seem like the absolute worst thing you could ever think of, or you want to avoid being factionless. And these guys have food. They're on a train. They're getting around.
They're in fighting shape.
Yeah, like they don't look very homeless-ish to me.
Yeah. Just
looks like the older brother from Home Improvement.
Kind of, actually.
Grown up.
And really skinny. He's a really big guy, wasn't he? Like.
Yeah. It's a bit. It's just his face, maybe. That's the only thing that looks like it.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Of course, Caleb has to hide because he's the pussy.
Yeah. What a. Okay.
And these two are going to beat up an entire train full of. Because that's how that works. Because military training trumps 6-1 odds. Oh, dear God.
Listen, the factionless, they don't have the proper training.
True.
Man, I really dig that train.
But it's just like, how does it turn around? Do they like, how does it go back the other way? It's on both sets of tracks.
Right. How does it go that way?
Does it have an engine on both sides, on the front and the back?
It defeats the purpose of having two sets of tracks if you're just going to have one thing go on it.
Right. Oh, another person that they've killed in this movie. Like our heroes, ladies and gentlemen, killing the homeless.
Oh. What did I do?
Uh-oh.
Ouch. That looked pretty legit.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm a second ahead of you. Look at that.
You are. That's interesting. No spoilers now.
Yeah, sorry. Oh my God, where'd that bear come from?
What? There's no large hairy gay men in this movie.
Caleb is a complete pussy god.
Where's 4 right now? He has one job in this movie, to be sexy and to kick people's ass. Where is he?
Yep.
There he is.
Thanks, Jordan. I don't think enjoying the movie's at all possible.
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun right now.
Oh, sure. And where'd these people come from? Why didn't they help before? Yeah.
Why are there so many homeless on this train? And why wasn't he using the knife before?
That's a hell of a lot of people on standby, too, for the record.
Yeah, right? And why didn't he do this earlier?
Yeah. Oh, you have a weapon?
No. Why didn't he say, I'm Tobias?
Right. Well, yeah, both. Yes to both.
Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck was the knife in the fight? And why didn't he do that in the first place? Just how do you say that like that? How do you call after someone for in like a straight face. How do you do that?
We're
Sign of how good of an actress she is.
God forbid the train ever stopped, because that would be way too pussy-ish.
Well, then it would be just like the Hunger Games. You see, they have to change up because they jump off the trains in Divergent, so that's how it's different from Hunger Games, because they don't jump off the trains in Hunger Games. They're sensible and get off the train like regular people in Hunger Games. Wait, so does that mean that so the Dauntless thing was that they jump off the trains? The factionless jump off the trains too? What?
Listen, it's enjoying this movie is like eating shit. You just can't.
You just can't.
Well,
yeah. So here's the factionless. They're completely,
part 2.
Yeah. Like, these people seem pretty well off, and that's before we get into the fact that this underground layer of soldiers doesn't at all resemble the underground layer of soldiers from the first movie, Dauntless. So what exactly is the difference between Dauntless and factionless?
See, my problem here is, if you go into this movie blind without seeing the first one, you're like really, really lost.
Yeah.
Like really lost, because you don't know what a Divergent is. You don't know what the little gun thing, why it's so important, why the Divergent DAR, who's running, who's special, who's what the box is for, even though the box isn't in the first one.
Yeah, that fucking box, man. Like, so many problems in this world wouldn't exist if they would just be like, hey guys, we have this box, we need to find Divergence.
Yeah. Like, or arrest them, not kill them.
Yeah, why do they have to murder them? I don't understand. It's almost like the story only exists to let a story be told and not because it works.
Yeah, I'll give this series respect for trying to do something so different with each movie, but it's too much.
Yeah.
Like, and I've seen, trailers for the third one where like everything looks pink and bright, and it's just, everything's such a departure from the previous movie. It's just like, guys, can we have some sort of string connecting these movies, please?
And they introduced hovercrafts in this new movie, because there weren't hovercrafts in Hunger Games. So that's how they differentiate themselves more, with hovercrafts.
God knows what kind of gun we're gonna have.
Right. And the super advanced technology, like the over the top can never actually exist technology that they have. That's at all not like Hunger Games either. This movie is very much being its own thing. And here we are at the very boring scene.
Yep. But again, factionless, eating food. It looks like they're drinking wine. They have electricity.
They have guns. They have fortifications.
They have makeup, evidently.
Yeah, no, she is looking very fly for a homeless lady. Good old Naomi. Love that name, Naomi.
Naomi Watts looks way too young to be
Forced
mom. Like,
that's a good question, actually.
But maybe that's what makes her factionless. She had her son really young.
Oh, that's true. She had to give him up, or she had to run away because stuff. So, okay, so wait. So Theo James is 31 years old. Naomi Watts,
45 at the most.
It's hiding it. So here, give me a second. 47. So that means 16. She was 16 when she had 4. Because that's how the abnegation work. They have kids at 16.
I've heard worse. It's
right?
Actually not that terrible.
He's supposed to be 18, which, like, because I only know that because I read the book. Like, Tobias is supposed to be 8, no, or maybe 20, and he's 31. That's like Smallville level, like, not okay casting right there. And this scene is still going.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of short hair on a woman, but Shailene Woodley looks quite adorable here. I'm not gonna
Yeah, it works on some ladies. Like, what's her name in V for Vendetta? Natalie Portman.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good look for her. Charlize Theron in Fury Road. That worked.
That was no hair.
Exactly. That was the full Monty of no hair.
You haven't had any of your carrots yet. Where are we going?
She's not a rabbit.
But you need any of her food.
Which it's factionless
Emma?
food. She has to let the homeless people eat it. Otherwise, she's a bad person.
Now he's gonna start eating.
Now, Caleb finally is allowed to do something. He said, "Thank you." See, he has a personality.
Oh, sexy time. Sexy time.
Definitely not pandering here.
Yeah, you know what? If this movie were rated R, we'd have a really decent scene right now. Well, decent for somebody. I mean,
okay, I mean, this is for a female audience, so
right?
probably see all dude
have him take his shirt off or show his ass or something. Like, I mean, listen,
so you want to see Theo James' ass?
Listen, I'm an equal opportunity, sexist. If we're gonna exploit this sex of somebody in a movie that's for the opposite sex, then have at it.
All right. I guess I just realized that they do the exact opposite of that in 50 Shades of Grey. It's for women, but we only see boob.
Yeah.
Weird.
And a lot of nothing. A lot of showing whips.
Oh God.
WWE fan, time for PG-13 sex. LOL. Yeah. Them embracing and then them sleeping. Take a guess at what happened in between.
She changed shirts.
It was enough for them to fall asleep. That's how tired they made themselves.
Well, after you work up a good sweat of fighting on the train, you just want to go bone in your mom's guest room in the homeless shelter that she runs that has lots of guns and people that were trying to kill you earlier that day.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely want to bone there.
Put on a wife beater.
Exactly.
And
maybe she beats him. That explains this entire relationship. Oh, whoa.
Some strategic lighting.
That was interesting.
Now the light isn't on her eyes. The lighting doesn't work anymore. We're looking at a chin.
It's a very nice chin.
Yeah, if they're going to put the lighting a little bit lower, that'd be good too.
So what is the reason that these characters are together? What is what attracted them initially?
They're both divergents.
They're both divergent. Neither of them can be categorized, so they must stick together in their non-categorization.
Oh yeah, Chicago. Remember Chicago?
Oh yeah.
You don't, do you? Because they haven't really mentioned it.
Yeah, and we spent very little time in the actual city in the last movie. It was very confined in very specific locations.
It's like this is the first time where it's like, oh, okay, so this kind of feels like the sequel to the first one.
And if they've been in here for 200 years, why haven't they fixed all this? It's a long time to just kind of push something off.
They're too busy picking groups.
Oh yeah.
And changing groups. Lindsey, you there? Lindsey, you're what people watch. So it looks like Lindsey froze. I'm sorry, folks. They're still talking. I don't have the audio in my ears, but I do have the screen playing. They're still talking. Boy, this is horrible, horrible, horrible timing. So Tris has pissed off Caleb, and he's turned his back to her and is now walking away. Now we got a big crane shot. The city in the background, they're walking around. Now they're getting ready. Looks like they're walking back into the city. So 4 and Triss are talking. I should probably turn on the subtitles. I don't have the subtitles on. What's going on here? This is a horrible mess. All factions have been instructed to maintain a strict curfew until further notice. All factions have been instructed to maintain a strict curfew. So now we have a nice, some pretty second unit shots. Now we got a shot of them heading back into the city. They're now at the the law building. You'll have to excuse Lindsey. His computer crashed. All right, so Kravitz has met back up with her. So they're catching up right now, and now we see what's her face, a tattoo artist. Shit, her name is slipping me. Okay, so now there's a bunch of people holding guns. It looks like it's a bit of an ambush. There's about 6 people that have their guns to Triss's head. And now 4 is putting his gun down, and as is Triss. Now they're being tied up. Well, not tied up, but locked up. Maggie Q, thank you, WWE fan. And we have from Lost. He's a higher up here. Criminal insurgency conspiring in an attack on Abnegation. They're being charged with stuff. Unfortunately, given the circumstances, I'm obliged to hand you over to the council. You can make your case there. You might as well just kill us now, says Triss. If Janine finds us, he says, I doubt that. She'll never Wow, they're talking really fast. Who's going to stop her? You? Factional law must be upheld. All right, wait. Can I ask you one question? Says 4. Can I ask you one question? And
I'm here.
Are you? Because hey.
Okay.
Do you have the same part? Do you believe that?
How far into the movie are you?
I admit it that I hold that belief. Then you would say that trial would be held at Candor. Trial held by erudite.
Can you give me a time code?
Oh, let me pause it.
Sorry about all that, guys. My computer just crashed.
Yeah, sorry to those watching.
Yeah, it just shut down. I'm sorry, guys.
I have 40 minutes, 17 seconds.
Okay. Boom. Okay. How's that?
That's not 40 minutes, 17 seconds.
Talking to her, isn't that it?
No.
Oh, you said Sun was there, right?
Yeah.
How's this look? That's 40 minutes 44 for me.
Really?
Yeah. Where are you at?
You might as well leave it because they missed this anyway.
Okay.
So,
Sorry about that again, guys. My computer just, yeah. Ah, so Sun from Lost, as you were saying. Jai Kang. That's a interesting name.
Sun. Wait, what's the girl's name from Lost?
I don't know. I know the guy was Sun, though.
Jin?
Jin.
Jin and Sun? She's Sun, he's Jin.
Yes, you are correct. I apologize. No, I think you're right.
It's really unfortunate because I love that show. I've watched that entire series
Oh, yeah?
3 or 4 times. Yeah.
I've never been able to watch the last season.
The last season, that's probably the most difficult one to get through of all of them, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. I just never was able even to start it. So if I do go back and watch it now, I'd have to start all over again. I've forgotten it all. Or at least a lot of it.
Okay, wait.
I mean, we'll see. Oh, my subtitles are off now. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they're going to get a judge like Candor. Ooh. Here, I'm going to go back. Maybe I can set up subtitles English. Wait a minute. Ah, fuck, that started it over. So 40. There we go. That's pretty much it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. There we go. Back on track. Sorry about all that. This is a trial. We're working out the kinks here for future.
Well, I mean, if your computer didn't crash, we'd be fine. We were doing all right.
Yeah. Hey, we got like 40 minutes in. Boom. So now they're just like throwing around jargon. I mean, I guess you could call this like world building at this point. But now they introduced the truth serum. If they have the truth serum, why are there problems in this world? Like, this should solve everything. Inject everybody with the truth serum. Are you divergent? Yes. Okay, you're dead. Are you a divergent? No. Okay, moving on. It's like this world building makes the story not work. This movie retroactively makes the first movie not function.
Oh, and now we're a lot closer now too.
Oh, really?
Mine is like very close to yours, if not like.
Am I ahead of you or behind you?
No, we're like very, very close.
Okay.
Very close.
Okay, for sure. So, everything in each faction has to be revolved around whatever that faction's gimmick is.
And some of them are the same thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Like what's the name for the Wait, is this the truth one?
Candor.
Candor?
The honest one.
What are the name of the factions again? Candor?
Candor, Dauntless, Abnegation, Amity, Erudite.
I mean, I forget what it. There is 2 that kind of like contradict each other.
Oh well, Abnegation and Amity are basically the same thing.
Yeah.
You're living your life for other people. Abnegation, you're selfless. Amity, you live to grow food for everyone else. So what exactly is the difference there? And if you're selfless in abnegation, why would you ever lie about anything? So you can kind of argue that they also kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah, they all cancel each other out.
And like Erudite is the smart one, so is that in saying that all the other ones are dumb? Like I don't.
They should have a group that's like evil,
right?
Manslaughter.
And what's really weird is, so they talk about how outside of Chicago is uninhabitable, but in the book of Divergent, Amity is outside the wall. It's outside Chicago. It's outside in the supposedly not okay area.
Really?
But the world's not okay, so why are they out there? like that's how Insurgent the book opened. They're going through a back door through the wall to get to Amity.
Don't be bringing your book stuff into this.
I'm sorry, but like that's why I couldn't finish the book. Like 3 pages in, I'm like, this already doesn't make sense based off what I read in the last one. I'm done.
Oh, truth serum. Good night.
Everything's gonna come out now. This is such a cheap writer's tool. Like I see truth serums and things like that, and things that are just bad. Like I don't think I've ever seen it in anything that was actually like good. Because it takes what?
Luke, Razor Wire. And enjoyed Divergent. Insurgent was pretty good. We'll probably skip on Allegiant. I don't know if I completely agree with you there, Luke. This is very hard. Very hard to like. I would say the first one's better.
Yeah, I can kind of watch the first one. I'm really bored, but it functions.
Yeah. Like this is just so. As its own movie, it's so confusing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's the real problem with all this YA stuff these days. Is it doesn't work as standalone movies. They all have to have the sequels that keep going, and they also don't make sense until you go and see the third one.
Right. Maze Runner is the worst at that.
Oh, it so is.
Maze Runner's like, hey, everything you just watched, worthless. It's all about the next thing. That's what we're really looking for.
I'll give Maze Runner this. It's the only one of these YA things that aren't splitting the last one. The Death Cure is going to be the last Maze Runner movie. Unless they go, because there's a prequel. So unless they go and do the prequel, this is going to be the last Maze Runner movie.
Okay, fingers crossed.
We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Like the less of those, the better. In fact, they probably could have crammed them all into one movie. Like Act 1 is the first one, Act 2 is the second one, and Act 3 is the third one. Like, just got to cut out the bullshit.
Luke, again, the ending of Insurgent was almost good enough for me, really. The trope I hate in these movies is we call them blank.
Oh, yeah, like in the Hunger Games, there's the tributes, and in the Maze Runner, there's the runners, or the choppers, or the builders, and in this, there's the factionless, the divergents. Everyone's got to be categorized, because Harry Potter categorized the different groups in the school.
It's going to be night soon. We'll call it the dark.
Yeah, there you go. I'll give Shayna Lee this. She's selling this scene. Like, she's awesome. She really is.
Yeah.
She's the best fucking part of these movies.
I'm going to say something that perhaps is a bit out there. I think Shailene Woodley's a better actress than Jennifer Lawrence.
That's interesting.
I said it.
She definitely seems to embarrass herself in public less, but I'm not sure if that qualifies her as a better actress or not. Oh,
that poor interviewer. What was it, after the Golden Globes?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Oh, she sounded, I want to say the C word right now. She just came off so dickish.
She leaps before, she's like Triss. She leaps before she thinks. Jennifer Lawrence is like Triss.
She needs a train that stops.
Yeah, like Jennifer Lawrence doesn't mean ill will. She doesn't, she's probably a pretty decent person.
She looks like a super cool person, yeah.
But she just every now and again says something silly and.
Oh, I have an audience. I have a microphone. I probably shouldn't say some of these things.
I'm the highest paid film action actress of all time. Maybe I should watch how I'm portrayed in this public. Oh, but here we go.
We have lighting. Oh no.
So now we get to the real Matrix.
One of the objected props from 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. Wait, they said that was the abnegation test. Why is she getting hit with rocks? How does getting hit with rocks test your abnegation levels? And why is she actually bleeding? That's totally ripped out of the Matrix. Like, man, I actually am on record in one of my videos as saying Divergent isn't as...
What is it?
It
It said Dauntless Sim failed. She was in Dauntless.
Oh, she must have. They must have been saying she passed abnegation. Now she's on Dauntless. Okay,
Right.
that makes sense.
Right.
That makes okay. I apologize. I take back one thing I said about this movie.
So rocks fit into the Dauntless scenario.
Because they like to rock and roll.
Mm-hmm. Roll literally too.
Yeah, right.
The train does not stop.
Speaking of train. Oh, no, never mind. That's a railing. I thought that was a train track. There's a lot of trains in this movie. Oh, is she thinking about the time that she went to zip lining? I bet she's thinking about the time she went zip lining. Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you to walk up to some girl and say, "Hey, yo, where your boyfriend at?"
Not boyfriend, scary boyfriend.
Scary boy, yeah.
Mind if I join you?
If you have a personality, go for it.
My scary boyfriend might not.
He has no personality.
From up here, it all just seems so much smaller, you know? Well, actually, because the way perception works is it actually looks smaller.
Oh.
Oh,
right when they start talking about something interesting, an action scene happens.
the lines are just so easy.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, now they're ziplining and craziness.
oh, the connections.
Okay, so a character we don't know just got killed, or we think got killed. So yay.
I was
Spoilers.
Getting so close to him.
What was that?
I was getting so close to him.
Yeah, right? Like, he had questions about the outside world. Yeah, I might remember him now.
He felt like everything down there was so small.
Because nobody's ever commented on that before.
That's never been a line ever. Oh, that axe bought her a good 4 seconds.
Yeah, right? That was...
Run, run, virgins in white. What is...
Yeah, so
What's
they're
going on?
They're shooting everyone with those, like, spoilers, dart things that they get inside you, and then they let them control you with simulations. Instead of just shooting everyone like they should, let's just be real right now. This movie would be over if they just murdered everybody in this building. Like, bad guys win.
Yeah, everybody's wearing white. Why wouldn't you look down? I mean, she sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, right?
She's wearing black. She's got short hair.
Oh, okay, thank God, everyone's not dead.
Oh, it's just one of those sim things.
Oh, this fucking little girl. I remember her from the... Ugh. See, they didn't kill us. They shot us all with something that's much less effective than bullets. Oh, thank God, lighting. We can finally make jokes again because we can see what's happening. People are running and screaming and getting shot by not bullets.
Oh, more people. More people on the ground.
Wait, so are they dead or are they shot with the little tracker things?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Hey, I thought you were... Man, you're just so literal with your lines.
I mean, yay, they know who the Divergents are, so they can go put them through that test. But who cares? Why would you make so much noise when you're trying to be stealthy?
Oh, Aki McActerson.
What's up, Jai? That's not the truth. You're not. You're in Dauntless for a reason. You don't have candor.
Oh, he's got his Divergent ogram meter.
Oh, yeah. His Divergentometer.
The first movie, Divergent, was so weird for me. It derives from so many other things, but was still fairly enjoyable. I agree. The first one was kind of definitely watchable. Jai Courtney steals the show in this. The new De Niro for sure. He says that's boring. Oh, the irony. The irony of Courtney shooting someone because they're boring.
Wow. Shots fired, my friend. So what I don't get about this scene is like, so that guy was 10% divergent. How does that work?
Like midi-chlorians.
Oh God. So does that mean that Triss is Darth Vader?
Yes, she's the chosen one. Oh, 40%. Bye.
What is that? How does that work? How is a child 40% divergent? Is it genetics? Is it a brain material? Is it an energy? Is it the Force? Is it midichlorians?
It's like a blood type. It's a blood type. It's just there.
If you have blue blood, you're Candor. If you have black blood, you're Dauntless. If you have just clear blood, you're Divergent.
That's what makes it the future. In today's day and age, you would just be considered lactose intolerant. But I don't know. I'm just thinking, what? She's the one we were looking for.
Bullshit. I'm acting.
Oh, 100%.
And yet, as the movie demonstrates in a minute, she's really bad at Amity.
You killed a combined 50%.
Okay, so I mean, he's not bad. He's just
not
good. He's that kind of just middle of the road.
He was magnetic in T5. Wait, no, I mean the opposite of magnetic.
Yeah.
He repels quality. Greetings from New York. Greetings from New York, Tim.
Oh. What up, Tim? Hey. Thank you. I didn't even know she was going to say that.
It's lucky you got that gun. Ugh.
So was that is he calling him out right now?
Oh yeah, they've been, see, for those of you who don't know the first one, they have this constant dick swinging, which is finally referenced here. Oh,
seriously.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That didn't go too well for you, did it, Jai?
Oh man, just use the bullets that make them feel like they're in pain.
Yeah. Just shoot him up with a bunch of the non-lethal.
I mean, because those things serve total purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Things that make you feel pain but don't really do anything else.
Because that's what bad guys want.
I mean, shit, it's a unique idea.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's a good idea. Like,
I said unique.
You can also go around. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Tim says, "Oh my God, you guys know who I am?"
Yeah, I know you are, Tim. You're the guy that is the guy at the place with the thing. Yeah. Nicest guy on YouTube, man.
Yeah, pretty close to it. If you can name a better one, I don't.
And the movie just got 20% better because Jai Courtney just died, just got killed. So the movie's better.
Dead or what?
Well, I mean,
dead or Divergent dead?
Not Samuel L. Jackson dying in Winter Soldier dead, but Coulson dying in Avengers 1 dead. So that we might have more from him later, but he's done in this story proper.
Oh, they're all amped up.
Yeah, seriously, things are happening. People got shot with things that didn't kill them.
If there's anything that screams sexy female, it's Mohawk Lady. Oh my goodness. Son, Jin?
Jin, yeah, you're like a spy, bro. Like, you know how to like blow up boats and stuff. So wait, so all the Dauntless are here. Who does Erudite have? Other Dauntless? Like who? Like what army are they so scared of? Like Erudites, the nerds? Like these are the best of the best that Dauntless has to offer. Why aren't they kicking in the door of Erudite right now and saying "fuck all y'all" in the butt?
You're putting way too much logic behind things.
But it just takes itself so seriously. It's hard not to.
No, I know. I know.
Like if this is all just a big joke. That's. I'm upset.
And how did she get to the wait?
Why does she look so clean? She's homeless.
They're back. Wait, where are they now?
This is factionless. This is the homeless people. They go to the homeless people for help because their army wasn't big enough.
How high were they? What makes me think that they weren't in the first floor when we first saw them? Because it looks like they were in like second or third floor.
I thought the factionless was underground, so I'm just confused based off that. Like, why does she have a window?
The factionless actually live in an old, hollowed-out mansion. They have electricity. They're actually doing
food,
just fine. Yeah.
Makeup, running water, ammunition, weapons.
The factionless are actually what you want. You genuinely want to be the factionless.
Because there you don't have to be nice all the time. You don't have to be smart. You can have nuance.
So he double-crossed Triss to get here.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yes. Uh-oh. Wait, something's happening.
Well, everybody. Flock.
That'll make it easier to help what's ever happening. Everybody just go there at once.
Uh-oh. Go.
So, I mean, I guess this is better than bullets, but at the same time, if they had just murdered everyone, then this... I don't know, man. Like, I can't...
And, like, you can see her. So what? Why would you...
Oh, too bad no one cared about her.
Oh, splat.
Seriously. Like,
human
dick
pancake.
Move. Like, a third person couldn't run up with them to save that girl. Only two people could go.
Or at least, like, trip them when they're walking.
Right?
Knock them over for a second. Maggie Q.
Well, you got to give her screen time because you have Maggie Q in your movie. You can't not give her something to do. You don't want her to be the new Theo Jones. James. I always call him Jones. It's James. Or is it Jones?
Four
pants. It is Theo James.
Four, for Christ's sake.
I wonder how long that took Veronica Roth to think of that. Like, what should I call this guy?
She had her thesaurus handy.
Oh, God.
With everything else. Thesaurus. And she's
go
like,
with their syllables.
I need names for my groups. I need names for my honest group, my adventurous group.
By the way, the adventurous group just kind of does parkour all day. Is that cool? Like,
parkour. The Tony Hawk group. That's not Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's a skateboarder.
Like, this is just such an overcomplicated plan. Like, so you shoot everybody with these darts that wrap around some important arteries so that you can control them. Instead of being like, hey, yo, Triss, we got your brother, which gets revealed here in a minute. Come to us or we kill your brother. Is that Jesse Plinkman? Is that who that is? Is that from Breaking Bad? Is that Aaron Paul? It's
Where?
not, but like the douchey guy. Oh. So Christina forgave Triss for killing Will really easily in this movie. Like, they don't really ever, it's brought up once, then Triss saves her life, and then suddenly Christina doesn't care anymore that Triss killed her boyfriend. Like, but they really build that up like it's going to be a thing. Not that I'm saying that she should hate Triss because, Will's going to kill her, but they really build that up for nothing to happen. Maybe more
they
happened.
They built a lot up for nothing to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they had that whole first movie that basically they did switch-o change-o here for the second one.
Yeah, really not. I mean, as harmless or as it is unoriginal as the first movie is, at least, it really, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. That movie went nowhere. It's just a prequel to nothing.
Yeah, there's not much connection other than the characters themselves. There's just gigantic, just peaks and valleys of differences.
Yeah. What I always forget is 4 actually has an accent, just like Jai Courtney. So maybe it's the two of them doing their not real, like, normal accent that makes them wooden.
Their acting ability is affected by the way they speak.
Maybe
his face has nothing to do with him talking.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and his character is so get it. Is this the PG-13 sex scene?
This
is getting intense. Like, this is going somewhere. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Send the kiddies home, everybody. This just became PG-13 sex.
The good old straddle. Oh, we're gonna see some trits. Some tits from trits. Tristits.
Ooh, she's got like a tattoo, and next to it's like her dart that's gonna like kill people. I know people are gonna die if I don't go turn myself in, but here, let's have sex real quick.
Oh no, she's got her thingy.
Oh no, other people, like all her friends and stuff, are gonna keep dying until she gets turned in, but she has time to get bonied.
Hey, listen, if you're on your last leg, you might as well.
I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Throw the blocks at someone while you can.
But now she's just lying in bed with him. Like, girl, you got places to go, things to do that are going to keep people from dying. I understand this is a difficult decision. I'm not like downplaying that, but
dude, it's Jesus Christ for the millennials.
It really is.
She's got to.
I'm calling it, man. She's going to sacrifice herself to save everyone. I have not read Allegiant, but she's going to pull a Jesus in this next movie or the movie after, and I'm calling it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd actually be so down if she sacrifices herself at the end of Allegiant, and so we get a movie without her. Like, just let her go on and do other things. Like, let her career flourish.
That would not happen.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but it's what I hope for her. We're talking again about the outside world. I wonder if this movie's going to end with a revelation about the outside world. And these vines hanging from these walls are definitely not at all like the Maze Runner.
They're
So they have the technology to build this super advanced looking building and this destroyed Chicago in 200 years, but they don't have the time to fix the city.
Never mind that. Why have the TV on top of the building where apparently nobody's looking at anyway? Why have it up there?
That's true. There's no air traffic. There's no cars driving around stuck in traffic to look up at them.
It's a desolate area. Who's looking at that screen? Everybody's inside.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a monitor again for good old broke down Chicago.
Awesome.
Quick, let's put a TV on.
Like, how'd they have the technology to build that tower? Because did they use Trump Tower as a basis? Is that what Trump Tower becomes after Trump becomes president?
The Trump presents the White House.
Yeah, the White Tower. Oh, like you didn't see that coming. Oh, he cocked his gun. He's getting serious now. Wait, so why do people look to him to leadership? Isn't she the leader? Oh, Tobias. Yeah, I always forget his name's actually Tobias.
Blue? I'm upset.
That actually almost lined up perfectly. That was awesome.
All right, so technically he's still double agenting her.
If I'm correct in that was like some big thing that he and Four did. He's really selling it right now.
Yeah, it's like super extensive here.
Why is he wearing body armor? Is he a soldier now?
His storyline in this movie is where my brain just turns to pudding. I don't understand his motives. None of it really makes sense.
Yeah. And for the record, that door that just opened, I've heard that door opening sound effect in video games before. I can't think of the game right now, but I know I've heard that in video games.
Past The Sims.
So Divergents are immune to simulations, but these simulations are built for Divergents. So they have the ability to build simulations that can control Divergents, but Divergents are a problem.
And how do they build such a program?
Right. And how does it kill people? Why does it make noses bleed when they're just hanging in thin air, not doing anything?
If you have a Divergent to build a program, why not have a Divergent to unbuild it?
And why was it hidden?
Cheat it.
Yeah. Ugh. I wonder if Kate Winslet was like, I'll be in your movie, but only if absolutely necessary. I will be in no extraneous scenes.
I need to be seated on a television screen or like behind glass.
I need to be as far removed from things as I can.
Can you green screen me as much as possible?
What about that Tupac hologram from that music festival a few years ago? Can you do that? Can you Tupac hologram me? Although in all honesty, why aren't they using that technology in movies? That'd be so dope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ma'am. There's a thing happening behind you. I'm upset.
Yeah, so his double cross
didn't work out too well for him.
Right. So maybe now he wants to switch.
Doesn't even like dent the glass. That's some strong shit. Does that mean that bullet like ricocheted around? Could she have killed herself? How did he get out of there? Why is he in the background right there?
That's fast. That's really fast, and no blood.
Right?
Oh, she's projecting it. She's dreaming it.
Oh, what? She's already in the simulation? That's a bit screwy.
No.
So that's twice in 2 movies where she's willingly put a gun to her head with the intent of being prepared to die. So they really are just saying that this girl is a Jesus allegory and she is going to die to sacrifice everybody, to sacrifice herself to save everybody in the end. They're basically spelling it out for us.
Yep.
What a twist.
Wait a minute. Caleb.
Caleb, why did they do this whole crazy simulation thing and not just tell me that they had you? Why doesn't anything that's happening make sense? Caleb!
When you abuse the this isn't real thing as much as they are, like literally nothing can be like you get to a point where it's just like, oh, this could not be real. Like this is a dream. That was a dream. That could be a dream. None of this really matters.
Yeah. Why don't the factionless have a sim?
Oh my god. Yeah, how do you? Yeah, what part do they fit into? Because they were part of a faction at some point,
right? And now they're their own 6th faction or 7th faction if you count Divergent as its own faction.
Jesus Christ! Listen, somebody wrote a really, really successful book. How dare you question it?
Please tell me that's from the chat.
No.
Oh, we got 3 people watching though still. Everyone who's still watching, thank you very much, by the way. Shout outs.
Yeah, bless you. Oh.
Because this is not at all, again, like the Matrix. We are definitely not stealing from the Matrix.
We get
I
the
want
Matrix,
that clear.
and then we get the crap. What's the word? Damn it. Brain. Now we have 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, yeah.
The denied prop.
It's just, and how, and just this box, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, was this,
Yeah, how do they know how to set it up to, like...
If it's so advanced and it's from this other society, like, and again, why did they hide and kill Divergence if they know that they needed Divergence to open the box? Like, why wasn't the government actively trying to do that?
You would think they'd have them, like, on standby and, like, cherishing them.
Right? Encouraging them to be more divergent so that they could pass these tests better. Like,
yeah. Luke says he highly approves of the Vader Kylo shrine in your background. I approve too.
I got V in there too, just cause I need to get Vader's lightsaber though.
Oh man, she's getting bounced around the building.
Oh, and her nose is bleeding.
Cool action scene. If you saw this in 3D in the theaters, at least you're getting a pretty decent 3D set piece here.
Yeah.
There's that. Oh boy. Oh.
I love how like that's what the Dauntless do best. It's like that episode of The Office. Parkour.
Yeah. Barrel cam.
Yeah.
Up. Run.
So I love how we're supposed to be invested in this, but it's obviously like not playing by the rules of reality. So what are the rules?
Right. Yeah, like she could fall. It does not matter. We know that she's sleeping or whatever.
And she only made those catches through the power of editing. If you go back and watch them closely, like she wasn't going to make that jump. And which is worse because that means that someone CGI'd her to not make the jump and someone else had to come in and pseudo fix the CGI jump that she wasn't going to make.
Let me jump onto a flaming building that's floating somehow.
With my mom in it.
Mom. What is the test?
Like, remember how she, like, broke the simulations in the other one and bent them to her control and to what she needed them to be? Why can't she do that here?
Because reasons. Oh, we got Inception going on here.
Seriously, they kind of got a bit of a echoing as well. And I get that the birds are her thing because of her tattoo, but why the birds? Is there not enough drama going on with her trying to do all this?
The birds are a bit obligatory at certain points. Oh, that's that bizarre jump there. Whoops.
Again, only through the power of editing.
Whoa. Yeah, again, cool scene in 3D. Unnecessary by every stretch of the imagination. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
It was all a dream. Except I'm dreaming that it was a dream.
I
Inception Part 2.
dreamed a dream, Anne Hathaway. Sorry. Les Mis joke. That might have gone over. Wait, why is the box pretending to be her mom now?
I could say so many different things that are really distasteful.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's like these tests just...
And she has makeup on.
Yeah.
That's
the
not...
No, not the Dauntless.
What's the
Abnegation.
one that... Yeah.
The selfless one wears makeup.
Yeah. Don't have mirrors, but we have makeup. That's a hell of a feat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was like a huge thing in the first one. Like, don't look in the mirror.
Yeah.
You just blindly apply makeup and it just kind of came out right.
That's another one where the first one actually is better.
Mm-hmm.
They took time with things and let a couple of things breathe and set some stuff up. This is just chaos. Here's Things because Things sequel.
Well, I mean, that last sequence we watched was literally chaos.
Well, it was floating in a non-chaotic fashion. It was moving at a okay enough pace.
We should make this movie into a drinking game.
Oh dear God!
Like every time they say one of the factions, you have to take a shot.
Oh, I'm already fighting dozing off with this damn confusing mess.
Yeah, she's already done Dauntless, but now this is happening? Why does this test seem like this should be the Dauntless test?
But is it a test? 4.
Yeah.
You're here.
Oh, right. Yeah, I apologize. Spoilers. Yeah, it's real. She's really getting saved right now. The whole thing with the box doesn't matter.
You jerk. What if somebody actually is using us to watch the movie for the first time?
We'd be in trouble then. We're officially a substitute for the movie at that point.
I'm upset. So wait. So then he's... Yeah. Oh, wait. So that makes... Yeah, you're right. This isn't really happening.
Right.
So... This whatever he's doing here really doesn't matter in the grand scheme.
Yeah, he's just there because
I guess that makes his actions not as confusing.
Or does it make it more confusing?
Oh yeah.
How is this simulation recreating so many people that she knows? How much of her brain does this box have access to?
Scary boyfriend.
Oh, she figured it out. Oh, God.
I didn't know how.
I didn't know how to say the word goodbye.
Because we had banged and I'm just not good at fuck it and chuck it.
I thought my virginity was a way of saying goodbye. Wait, so which faction is this? That she's like, by seeing that it's not 4, she's figuring out. What does that test? She's already done Candor and Dauntless. Erudite? Maybe? She saw through the illusion?
Ocean face.
Yeah. Oh, he had an emotion. So her boyfriend was a wicker man. That was erudite. Oh God, that's right. I forgot about that. They did a 2-for-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. Oh, that's just such bad writing.
It is. It.
That's just so
Like,
lazy.
crazy. Yeah.
And why is he there? Why would he go back to them? They killed his parents.
Right.
He's working directly with the lady who killed his parents. Oh God, am I running out of things to say for this movie? Like,
It's such a bizarre point of the movie where, like, first of all right, so we're back to real life because he's all bloody in the nose.
are we though? I think we are.
Being led to believe that. Oh,
Shower scene.
good old arm cross over the boobies.
That's how I shower. That's a normal way to shower.
Yeah. Right.
It's actually 97% of the world showers that way.
Not.
How dare you be that 3%, you divergent?
But I'm only like 8% divergent, so.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, okay. So you're not too weird then.
Epic Nation.
There you go. They're talking about the parents. Ugh. Oh. What a horrible person.
Oh, wake up again. It's like Groundhog Day, except shitty.
Wait, so the people outside the wall, based off the trailer for the new movie, need divergence in order to survive. So they create this test that takes 200 years to go through about a false society that is hunting down divergence, and they give them the box that will let them outside of the city in the test that can only be opened when the system has failed and divergence are everywhere after they've spent 200 years hunting down and killing divergence. What? I mean, that is the most convoluted, forced thing I've ever. I mean, I haven't seen the movie Allegiant, so maybe I have it wrong, but that doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, it goes back to everything. Every successive sequel, like it doesn't really matter how you got there. It's just, well, this works because we need it to work right now. So that's the excuse. God damn it.
Right.
Because like why would they be going through the test right now? And how would the outside world be influencing them, and why? And if they knew, like, if they knew of the outside world, why even go through with it? Why, why would you ask?
I don't think they knew about the outside world. They just knew about the founders.
But isn't that why they're doing these tests for the outside world?
Oh, it's to open the box that the founders left so that they could get the message. So I don't think they know about the outside world. But again, you have to remember that in the book, Amity lives outside the walls of Chicago. Well, so how bad could the outside world really be?
Furthermore, if the outside world left the box for the divergence to open, why make it so insane for them to open it? I mean, you know that only a divergent can get to it, but why make it so bizarre and stupid? And like, you don't have to leave like a little rule lists on how to do it. If only a specific type of person can open it, then leave a little note that says, oh, by the way, the only people that can open it are super special. And
if those are the people that they need, then why is this faction system that the founders created built around hunting down and destroying the divergents that are needed for all this to work?
Yeah.
And here, I remember this scene in theaters where like it really just like
cool
broke
scene.
all the reality stuff just because
cool looking scene though in 3D.
Oh yeah, totally.
Cool looking scene. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but it's just like it's suddenly it's trying to be smarter than it has the ability to be.
It's too much though. It's
so it can't hold up under the weight of what it's trying to do. Like so. Right before that scene with Janine, we see her get stabbed by something by Miles Teller.
Uh-huh.
And then she's in this thing. And now all this bad stuff's happening because she failed the test. So, assuming that she's about to die inside the system.
And the building's just turning to
part of this all looks, it's totally stolen from Inception, but it looks dope.
Blah, blah. Bum, bum. Boom, boom. Find Saito.
What was that?
I said find Saito.
What does that mean?
That's the guy's name from Inception.
Oh, right, yeah.
When Ariadne jumps off the bridge, jumps off the building. Find Saito.
Right.
Oh, she's all bloody. This is a terrible mistake.
Again, not at all like the Matrix.
You've made a horrible error, Ms. Winslet.
Do you not know how this works by now? She's dead. You killed her.
Bring her back.
Well, fuck. I killed the only person that could do this. God, I suck. It's almost like...
thing. Yeah, why wouldn't you treat it with baby gloves? Again, though, like, why would she be doing what she's doing? What's her reasoning? If she doesn't know what's going on with the box, it's an awful lot to do without knowing what you're doing.
It's a long way to take your society into a deep end of this, whatever this is. It just comes down to all this society doesn't work, and it wouldn't ever reach. Okay, you can say that again. The Hunger Games wouldn't ever work, but at least you could see the progression of how they got to there in Hunger Games. Whereas this, when you stop and try and think about it and try and piece it together, it just doesn't make any sense to head in this direction. It's an allegory that doesn't really work because it's just so silly that these types of things, like, they just don't, like, it's not that they can't work because, like, I like movies like The Purge, and obviously The Purge is never going to happen, but
that's a really neat idea too.
Yeah, but there's a logical progression on how things would get to that point. Whereas with this, it just doesn't, like, you put a bunch of people in the city to test some stuff in order to find divergence, but everyone's trying, you tell everyone to kill all the divergence. So you want to find the divergence, but you also want everybody to be killing all the divergence. Like, what do you want? Do you even know, or are you just making this up as you go?
Right. But then it's well, how much divergent are they? Oh, wait, why does their percentage of divergency matter?
Exactly. And if she's so bad at Amity, how could she be 100% divergent? like how bad she is at Amity is a plot point, but the fact that she's 100% divergent is also a plot point. How can she be both things? I'm upset.
I'm upset. Wait, now, like, he's a good guy.
Good job, Miles Teller. You did stuff.
So wait, he switched back?
Yeah, he's a good guy now again.
Because
Kate Winslet wouldn't let him die? Or
I'm sorry, I call complete bullshit on everything Miles Teller's character is doing in this. Like, what he's doing, what his goals are, bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
What does my character want? Isn't that something that they teach actors, like,
and writers? Have a goal, a want, a desire.
well, yeah, every scene your character's supposed to want something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why or a goal? Yeah, you know.
I mean, I guess that you can call that a paramount to Miles Teller as an actor, because he sells the bull. I believe that he's selling them out. I believe that he's realizing maybe I shouldn't have sold them out. I believe that he's going back to their side again. It's just
right.
The dialogue and the motivation behind it is just where the bullshit lies.
Right, motivation. That's it.
Motivation, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ford likes to cock his guns dramatically. Did you notice he did that again? Like,
and now he's working on that doohickey.
because he's still allowed access to things.
He's like super valuable, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what a great strategy. Hey, why would they accept his retinal scan? Okay, good.
All right.
Good.
Actually,
They didn't. Good. They didn't. Okay, like. Oh wait, what? He's loading. Oh my God, what? I forgot about this. That is
like I said, his character, bullshit to every last thing.
How does he have access to that? Shouldn't that be like a high priority thing?
Right. And knowing who he was, who he was talking to, you would never give him any sort of clearance, just for the explicit, conflict of interest type. Oh. I gotta go. That's what's going on.
Yeah, seriously. Like, no one questions him. He just gets up to leave. All these little...
I gotta go to the bathroom.
What'd you say?
I said I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, Miles telling us.
Yeah, I'm
upset. I need to go to the pee. I need to go to the pee. I went at English
again. Yeah. Oh.
They've already pulled them all out? And they're not... What? They waited to tell her until they were all removed?
The factionless are really good at removing things.
I guess.
That's what factionless are good at.
They remove themselves from society, so maybe? I mean,
My mom died protecting this. Did they show any of that in the first one?
Which one?
That box.
Nope, not even mentioned. Never.
She died protecting it. Oh, well, thank God we knew about that when she died.
Oh, she did just say that, didn't she? No, she died protecting you. She left the box behind and came after you to find you. How dare you insult her memory by saying that? You are a terrible daughter.
I really want to go back and check to make sure that that's not a thing, because, I mean, it's not like, the movie's like 15 years apart. Like, you could have went back and watched it to at least have some sort of connection, or, like, come on. The movie's
some level of continuity.
Yeah, 12 months apart.
It was almost exactly 12 months, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah, they all come in March. Every year they come out in March.
That's not good.
No, like just try a little bit.
Mm. Oh, no, what a twist.
Dun, dun, dun.
So in order to be the best Amity, you need to fight your metaphorical self, but not actually fight your metaphorical self.
You must defeat evil you.
That's what Amity is about? I thought it was about like feeding people and like being a hippie.
What are you?
I'm you. That was close.
Oh, she's the real you. Except I run faster. Oh,
And I have super strength.
I'm not going to fight you. Okay. That's a powerful version of her.
Yeah. And
Listen,
I get the metaphor about, breaking the walls of reality and stuff, but they're breaking the walls of reality in order to be actual human beings and, be smart and kind and things like that. So you're not really breaking the walls of reality. You're becoming into reality.
this movie is for 15-year-olds, and you're talking about these metaphors that I promise you are getting lost on 80% of the target audience.
That makes me sad.
Well, I mean, it's true.
I feel like was I smart enough at that age? I hope I was. I hope to God I was.
It's just lazy in parts and just obnoxious in others.
Yeah. Oh, so he just got shot. So 4's dead.
Or
unless they shot him with. Oh, that was kind of cool.
I hate it when I try to jump and save someone. I turn it to dust.
Does this happen to you often?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
All right, and here's the big moment. It was all just a test.
Do 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 do.
Why would he shoot her? Does he not know what happens when you have those things in you? He could have ruined everything. Hi.
Oh, who are you? Oh, okay. But wait, you you designed us.
Yeah.
You designed factions to ensure peace. Do you know what's going on back here?
Obviously, you're creating conflict with these factions.
Oh, imagine not being a Divergent and hearing that.
Yeah,
oh
wait, so
man, you're
what does
worthless.
that mean? It's not okay.
At least one of you is proof that our experiment succeeded.
What is one person going to do other than be an awkward Jesus metaphor?
But it kind of falls apart because this was all created by
What?
the people outside the wall created this whole everything.
Right, of course.
So the Jesus metaphor is kind of to shit because Jesus was the Son of God.
Oh, that's true. So the founders putting themselves on the level of God because they're creating the scenario that gave birth to the Jesus metaphor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's just so...
It's too much. It's too much that falls apart on itself and into its itself, and
it's just not smart enough to handle all this.
Yeah. So am I okay to go now?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're nothing. That lady said you're nothing. I'm what's really important.
Yeah, like cha.
Oh
Ho!
snap! Roll credits.
Roll credits. I'm Kate Winslet. Bitch.
Bury the box. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're definitely going to take that order. Yeah. Oh, thank God the factionless showed up just right then. What would have happened if they hadn't shown up at that exact
What
moment?
beautiful timing, and man.
Like, even the factionless have all the new guns. Like, you'd think the factionless at least would have the old ones. Like, they don't have the money or the resources to upgrade, but even they have the new fancy guns.
Listen, they have food, they have electricity.
Got a nicer house than I do.
They have trains that don't stop. They have really good hair trimmers.
Yeah, and makeup and
Tattoos.
so
Makeup,
much stuff.
Oh, bro.
Hey, bro, you're gonna be a good guy in the next movie, right? The whole time. You're not gonna ever be a bad guy.
I am upset. Oh, dear God.
Oh, that's why I had the monitors in this movie suddenly. But that didn't create peace. It created war and strife. But in the book, the Amity lived outside the walls, so why did they have to come outside and join them?
And the new one, it's just them two that go out, right?
It's like a group of like Caleb, Peter.
But they're not all Divergent.
No, but they bring the super Divergent with them, so that makes up for them all not being Divergents.
Oh.
It's okay. Wait, hold on. We don't have time for that. We need to rip off the ending of the Maze Runner here. Everyone emerging out from the experiment out into the big desert.
Yay, we're free because we don't really know why. Still.
What's funny is they're all heading towards the wall at the end of this movie, but the next movie begins with them all being like, wait, should we go outside the wall?
Right. The only thing you got from that message was Divergents are special. That's all that was said.
That's true. Why are they all going towards
They're
the walls?
not Divergents. What are you doing?
We don't want the rest of you. We just want the Divergents.
They just told you that you're shit. They don't want you. They were doing this for one specific reason. You're not it. Why would you go embrace that?
Yeah. I never thought about that before. Good job, CP.
What? They're like fucking kids that are adopted finding their birth parents and being like, oh, hearing that they weren't wanted so bluntly.
Well, I mean, that is, that happened. That every adopted child goes through that at some point. And this movie is just preparing them for that moment.
In a really blunt fashion.
Yes.
I wanted something else. You're just there because I need to figure out just exactly what I did want. just to realize how big a mistake I made with you other people to ensure peace.
Oh wait, this isn't an Al Golding song that's playing. Hey, look, this movie soundtrack evolved. Remember the first movie? There's like 4 songs by her. I even like Al Golding, but like that's a lot of music by one artist.
I don't. Why? Who?
So they're all going outside the wall. So it's gonna be okay.
But it's not. They only want the Divergent.
And why is there a boat right there? Right?
Yeah. Oh no, Kate.
What have you done to your career?
Yeah.
No, she's fine.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? She was just up for an Oscar.
She's supposed to be the next Meryl Streep. God damn it.
How much you gonna
Oh,
bet that's never gonna come up in the next movie that she killed her?
well, I mean, how much from the first movie came up in the second movie? Other than the characters, like what was there that carried over?
Well, they tried to do something with the whole Triss killing Will, but it never went anywhere. So who cares?
Ugh.
Oh my God! So this movie just ended at the hour and 49-minute mark, and this movie is an hour and 59 minutes long. That means the credits for this movie are 10 minutes long. That is excessive. Wait, is there maybe there's something in the credits? Hold on, let's see. Is there a post-credit scene?
Check your Run P app.
Hold on. I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but could be right, wrong.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Nope, no post-credit scene.
Oh well.
I guess we had to live with that one.
Man, I'm so fired up to watch the next one now.
Oh yeah, dude, I cannot wait to watch Allegiant because I know the story is going to come full circle. It's going to be perfect now because this is the last one. They can't just.
I forgot how confused I was, and then
at the end of this movie,
yeah, the last third, I'm just like, what? Like I was so disgusted, I actually got tired. Like, usually confusing, you're supposed to be like, you know, you're confused and you're into it. I was just so tired of it. I just didn't want to waste energy. Just like, what? I can't.
It's just not engaging is the problem. It's
yeah,
so weird.
That's what it is. That's
yeah. You don't care about these characters because they have no personalities and their motivations don't make sense and they change from scene to scene. And when they find out big things like, hey, my best friend killed my boyfriend, they don't care.
Right. Nothing carries over from what you're invested in. It's just like, well, here's now because we need it to be.
Right. I mean, like, yeah, Triss and Thor are still a thing, but I mean, that's such a bland relationship. Who cares? We're not engaged in them because we don't fully understand why they're together.
Right. They're just kind of fucking because you know they are. They're a couple. They're a couple in a movie, so they fuck. And we don't even see it.
Yeah. Well, we saw the PG-13
the implication. Yeah.
Ugh. And it's is it $1 billion franchise yet?
Is it?
No, it's not. I looked it up the other day. It's only like 700 to 800 million.
Well, so, give it a couple of weeks. It will be.
You think so?
Well, after this one, the third one, it'll make 300 million worldwide at least.
Okay, probably, which is
awesome.
Yeah. And then the fourth one will probably make another 300 million.
Yeah.
And there you go. It's $1 billion franchise.
Other than obviously Harry Potter, what do you think the next best YA franchise is?
Oh, I mean, it's Hunger Games.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know, Hunger Games isn't incredible. It's pretty safe, but I mean, yeah. But I don't know. Like,
yeah.
None of them are really overwhelmingly good. Like, Hunger Games is at least.
I like Hunger Games 1 and 2.
Yeah. The second one's definitely the best one.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, part 3 is just a 45-minute story stretched out to 2 hours, and part 4 is an hour-long story stretched to 2.5 hours. So it's just it's a very weak ending to a decent beginning.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's not even talking about like all the failed ones, like Beautiful Creatures, Beastly, Cirque du Freak, what else?
Even Percy Jackson to a degree.
Oh, definitely Percy Jackson. Yeah, there's a lot of YA stuff in there as well. The different cabins, the different groups. And you know, those actually I like the Percy Jackson books. I read the
first Percy Jackson movie.
Yeah, me too. The second one's weird. But I guess just not enough people cared about that one in order to continue with it. Like, which is funny because that left Divergent open to get 4 movies. Good job on that one, guys.
So, any closing statements for the folks who have stuck around for this?
anyone that sat through and watched this full thing with us, thank you so much for going on this journey. You are
especially
amazing.
with the break in the middle too.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm so sorry about that. Maybe I just need to turn my computer off more than I am, but yeah, my bad on that. I apologize. But watch out Friday for my Insurgent and my Allegiant rant. I continue my YA tradition of just ranting incoherently about these terrible movies. Yay! What about you, CP? What's going on, man?
I mean, if we ever do go back and watch the first one next, I'll feel a little bit better about it because I'm hoping that this still ends up being the worst one of the three. It's just
Maze Runner is so much worse, I think.
Well, no, I meant of the Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant.
Gotcha. Probably, yeah.
Divergent, you could follow it at least. Like, it's not like, wait, this is that, so what does that mean about this? And this is just chaos.
Quasi-coherence over chaos any day.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's stiff and really simple, but at least it's simple. This is just, it's trying too hard to be something, and I really don't know what it is, but
it doesn't even know what it is. It's trying.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the third one, does something right.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe we'll be doing this a year from now for Ascendant.
Or maybe we'll do it for something else. Comment down below if you want to see us.
Yeah, no, I'm interested to see how people react to this.
Yeah, if you want to see us watch something else, comment down below, let us know. YA is probably more advisable because we're going to probably do something scripted in the future.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're running out of steam, though. We should call it a day.
Yeah, so that's that, folks.
Again, anyone watching, thank you so much. You're awesome.
Indeed.
Seriously.
For Lindsey, from My 2 Cents of Nonsense, his channel's down below.
Oh, yeah. Subscribe to me. Aha, I'm almost at 200. Let's get me there.
Yeah, get him there. 200.
171, baby. 29 more.
You could get there. 29 people. Come on. We had 4 viewers, so just multiply by 7.
Boom.
So that we'll see you sometime soon, whether it be coast to coast or something.
Yeah, we should probably do a coast to coast after Allegiant now that we've done this.
Yeah. All right, folks.
All right. Peace out.